Okay, so right here we're looking at basil that's about 2 months old. It's still in 4-inch pots. We've been fertilizing it. And we plan to clone it, but we may have already missed the boat because these stems are already going to seed. Or they're about to flower. I've been pinching them. So this video is about how to care for your basil. Basil has, as you can see here, an alternate and opposite pattern. So the leaves come out right across from each other, and then the next set are 90 degrees set offset. And then also, while we're at it, basil have a square stem. So if you roll it in your finger, you'll feel that there are 4 sides. So those are good identifying features. But with all plants of this variety, notice how the alternating gets smaller and smaller and smaller as it starts to form the flower. And basil has a very insignificant flower. Basically, there are hormones up in this part of the plant telling it to move along with the reproductive process. This sometimes happens if you let your plants get dry. It also happens when the day length decreases. So it happens naturally outside when after June 21st, when the days start to get shorter in the northern hemisphere. So I'm going to pinch this whole thing off. See here that the flower is developing. Some culinary experts say that that means that this basil is already too bitter to eat. I don't agree with that. But you do need to get that part and those hormones out of the plant. And so you pinch it down a few nodes, and that slows the process a bit. But as I said before, I think I've already lost control with this basil because I've been pinching it every couple of days, and it's still doing this. So the next step is to eat it, which we've already done once. So I'll probably come down in here and I will take off whole stems almost all the way to the base, or at a place of opposing nodes, so that if I pinch this here, this will become the leader. But look, that's already trying to flower too. So it might just be time for this basil to go to seed so I can use the seeds. But we'll definitely get one more meal of pesto out of this batch. While we're at it, we'll just look up here and check on our basil, which are about a month and a half old. And these are my daughter's science fair basil plants. Now we're going to do whatever we want with them. But notice here, see how long this inner space is between the nodes? This is a great one for cloning. So if I take it down to here, I can clone this upper part, and we will talk about that in another video.